Good afternoon. So I'm here with my Vararc HW45 Silver Star and 22 cal, and I'm using some Hobby woodcutters. They're 11.9 grain, and I've got a competition target at 10 meters. I'm going to try and take 10 shots, obviously one-handed freestanding, and see how many I can put actually in the centre of the target, or in the black would be nice. It's pretty calm today for a change. Nice calm sunny day. A little bit of a breeze occasionally, but nothing major. I'll just show you the target, so we'll zoom in, and there we go. So it's a virgin target. So hopefully, if we can keep her still and hold the aim, then should, well, hopefully put more in the black. So here goes. So I'm just going to try and get myself comfortable. My shoulder's not that brilliant, but we shall see how we do. First shot. Well, I can't see it, so it must be in the black. I'm trying to keep her still, and then they recommend you keep it on aim after you pull the shot, but I really struggle to do that because I struggle to keep it in the first place. So we'll try that as well. The trigger pull on this, by the way, is it's £1. The first stage is £1, and the second stage is about just over £3. So it's not too bad. It's nice and crisp. Oh, I pulled that one. Oh, that's a terrible shot. Yeah. The energy for this is, with these pellets, is about 5.8. I did try it with various different pellets: 14.6, 15.89, 18.13, and even 21.14, and actually the power actually dropped below that, so there's no danger of this pistol going over 6 foot-pounds. Which is good. Yeah, sort of stopped dieseling now, which is pretty good. Yeah, that one's in the black. Right, let's see. Yes, I've really struggled to keep this still. Obviously it's a lot heavier than a Steyr, not as well balanced obviously, but the trigger is pretty predictable. Obviously it's got a nice cut off, but I said my shoulder's never been that good since my injury, so keeping her still is really difficult. Yeah, that was high, central but high. I probably didn't aim quite in the right position. Right. Another one in the black, so that's 5 shots, 2 outside. Definitely pulled the one to the left. So obviously this pistol is more accurate, way more accurate than me. If you don't have a bad shoulder, you don't struggle to hold things still, outstretched, then I think you do pretty well with this. I'm using full power or full cock on this because it seems to shoot better. I did try it on like a half cock, which is about 3.4 foot-pounds, but it seems to shoot better with these. And since it stopped dieseling, it doesn't have quite as much kick. And obviously the spring, it's all about grip. Oh, that was low. Yeah, pretty sure that was me again. Just didn't quite keep her still. But again, it's central again, so it's purely me keeping it still in the vertical position. So she's not really shooting to the side, apart from that one shot I did pull. Right, that's 8 shots, 3 outside. Let's see where these other 2 go. Like I said, I've not really shot this one-handed much, probably once about a year ago. Yep. I don't think she's grouping too badly actually. I mean, I bet if I shot this double-handed, I'd probably get them easily all together in the black. So I might actually do a shoot after this, just double-handed, just for comparison. And the final shot. Oh, my shoulder is really painful today. So let's see if I can just keep this still for this final shot. I pulled that one up a little bit high. So let's go bring that target up and we'll see how we did. Oh, yeah, my shoulder's giving me serious grief today. So yeah, this is the 10 shots, obviously one-handed as you saw. You know, so this pistol is doing about 5.8 with these 11.9 grain pellets. Okay, and so I tried heavier pellets, and the power did reduce a bit, so it's not going to go over 6. Impossible. You tend to find with springers, anyhow, spring rifles, the heavier the pellet, the slower the FPS, and the less power you find with most springers, anyhow. Normally. So what I've got here, obviously I definitely pulled that one. I probably didn't get this position here quite right, so that's why these 2 are up here instead of being round here. So that one, yeah, I most obviously just dropped a little bit when I took the shot. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, one-handed, yeah, I'm happy with that. I reckon probably do a two-handed shoot where I can hold it much more stable, and I'm taking most of the weight off this shoulder, so supporting it with my left hand, and we'll see how we do like that. So I think I might try that, and then we can make a bit of a comparison. But yeah, she shoots really well, really nice pistol. They're quite expensive nowadays. You know, these are talking like over 300 to 400. I think the Bronze Stars are over 400. But if you just want one really good spring pistol, then these are the ones to go for. They're very hold sensitive, being a Springer. They probably will actually shoot better if you just I find if you shoot in two-handed, just rest it and don't grip it. Same with all Springers. If you try and resist the actual spring movement of the piston, obviously you need to allow it to move, and you'll find them much more accurate. But it's getting that consistency. Okay, so yeah, really nice pistol. I've had this a few years now. In fact, my wife treated me to it when it was in the just over the 300 mark. So I think they're about I've found them for about 370 now. But there's Bronze Star, which is really nice actually. I looked at the British Shooting Show, really nice pistol, all anodised in bronze. They're over 400. But I think if I was going to buy one and the Bronze Star was available at the time, I probably would have got the Bronze Star. Really nice looking pistol. So there you go. That's the .22 cal HW45. I really think I might try and get hold of a HW75, but they're roughly about the same price, which is like the pneumatic version of this. But the good thing about that is you could use it in competition because it hasn't got the fibre optics, and fibre optic sights aren't allowed in competition shooting because they're a shooting aid. That's why you'll find the HW75 has a standard sights. Okay, so I hope you liked that little video. Take care, and thanks for watching. Good evening. So I'm back with my HW45 in 2.2, and I'm using the Hobby pellets. Yeah, 11.9 grain. So we've just done the one-handed shoot, and this is what we did. Okay, well, it wasn't too bad. So apart from when I pulled to one side, the rest were all vertical. It's probably just me just not keeping it quite still in the actual horizontal, the vertical plane. Okay, and then I thought, well, I wonder what she'll do. Obviously, what capable of doing two hands. I'll obviously keep it a lot more stiller because of my shoulder, take a lot of the strain off it. flies everywhere. And yeah, it was pretty good actually. I mean, that's 7 shots in that group there, 2 slightly to the actual right, and then 1 low. That was the first shot I did to find out where the aim point was, and then the other 9 are all right, basically just outside an inch probably. You know, that you got 7 shots there underneath your finger, so that's pretty good. So this is way accurate. Way more accurate than me, you can tell, using these pellets. And yeah, anybody who doesn't have an injured shoulder, bad shoulders, you know, because I'm getting on a bit now at 60 this year, so you know things are getting worse and worse. You do these injuries in your 30s, and they catch it with you when you get to your 60s. Okay, but yeah, this is a really great pistol. I mean, my mate's got the standard 45. And actually it shoots fantastic. They all shoot really good. They do tend to diesel a lot from new, because I don't know why they just put way too much grease in there, but yeah, you need to shoot them a lot to burn all the actual excess. They smoke. They do about very close to the legal limit, and once they settle down, they're in like the 5.7, 5.8, you know, into 2 anyhow. So you know, on full cock, and they're probably around about 3.4 at the half cock, which is up there. Okay. But this definitely shoots better on a full power cock to about there, and now all of these shots were done on a full cock, and they were doing about, I think, about 5.7, 5.8 foot-pound energy with these pellets. And so, like I said, I did actually test this with many heavier pellets, and the power didn't exceed anywhere near the legal limit. So, because most springers, the heavier the pellet, the less energy they tend to produce. Okay, so yeah, would I recommend these HW45s? Definitely. They're hold sensitive. Obviously you can tell by here, using 2 hands, see how it grouped differently. It grouped lower and slightly to the left. Obviously single-handed shooting, because the actual pistol's reacting differently, yeah, and it's probably a bit more consistent as well than using 1 hand. You're allowing it to move more. They're a lot more vertical, apart from the one I pulled to the left. So yeah, they're hold sensitive, and if you can keep it still, if you're able body and keep it steady, I'm pretty sure shooting one-handed, you can get them all pretty much like that two-handed shoot, you know, all together. Okay, so I hope you like that little video. Take care, and thanks for watching.